It's my band, and it's two things. It's so lucky that harmonizing the ethnic beats came the same initials as my name. So I just thought, okay, let's use it like this. I'm always into the against systems. So yeah, but I'm not an ideologist. I'm just in ironic way talking, using some basic words, but still funny to point this thing or this thing. Or otherwise, I'm very into the social for the people. I like the. I like to emphasize empathy and to be nice to each other and changing mentalities and 4 timer noen ganger. 5 timer.
Takk. In Heb, the bass has to kind of lay a rhythmic framework. It has to make a riff that sounds melodic. So you could like sing the bass riff, and as it repeats over and over again, you kind of go into this trance or energy or disco vibe. But while it still emphasizes like the important different kinds of rhythmic framework that's happening in the style. The hardest part in playing this music live is that it needs quite a high degree of precision. We want it to be really professional. We want it to be unique in kind of the African inspirations, those kind of things, but still like very tight, like in how a pop concert would be, in that the transitions are going very smooth, that the lines and different details are together with the entire band. So there's a lot of things to remember, and there's a lot of things to kind of keep track of, while keeping it feel effortless and keeping the energy flowing.
Hassan has helped me a lot with the rhythmic ideas. I guess it's mostly from like Knava tradition, and it's sort of mixing that with my own sort of way of playing. So yeah, it's been a real challenge. We've had some great sessions where we've just been practicing for like 20 minutes, just Hassan showing me, and then I have to try to imitate what he's doing. What drives me is the Moroccan rhythms, and especially when Hassan gets started with his castanets, it's just, yeah, it gives the music a completely different tempo and drive. Yeah, I met Hassan through Simon, I guess. Yeah, the guitarist. Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to play.
I think what I like the most about it is that it's a very dynamic role, I guess. So I can be like the glue rhythmically between all the cool rhythms, and I can also emphasize some of the mood changes in the songs, and be like just set a vibe in a way. So it's very have to be quite versatile, so it's challenging. It is both a feeling and sometimes it's a good I feel safe with Hassan telling me play rhythmically here sometimes too. I know if I think about it in a take the wrong choices, he will let me know. So that's also nice. All the songs come from building a groove in a way. So it is really about placing the rhythmic elements, and also cleaning up the sonic space between the bass guitar and accordion and stuff like that, and leave room for the song. The nice thing about the accordion is that it breathes, and I can make some some different sounds than the rest of the band, which is very percussive, and then in a way it gives a different sound. We tried some concerts we have used like a MIDI accordion, because often Hassan has vision of like a violin or like a bagpipes or a saxophone. He often says like, here I need like a crazy saxophone solo. But I think it's nicer to use like an acoustic accordion, and then like just have a hint of the Hassan vision. Yeah, the smart thing I've done is that I haven't listened so much to Moroccan music. Sometimes when Hassan tries to explain what he wants, then he shows me a little clip of some music, and I try to sound a little bit like that. But I haven't studied Moroccan music very much. Sometimes, or very often, the melody goes in between my notes, and then it's hard to like I can do some things to try to go in between, but other times I can just play many notes at the same time. Very often this music you have to be in the same harmonic landscape for a while and meditate a bit, and to make the contrast bigger when there's a little difference. And for me, to make the small adjustments is something I'm working on, and I think Seaman is really good at it. And I've found that you don't need to do big differences to make like effects or make something happen. I really enjoy the process of the music making together with Hassan. Then very often it's my job to make a melody, and I often get very little time. He just says, here we need a melody, and then he presses record, and whatever comes then is the melody. So that is a very interesting but also spontaneous process.
I feel like a lot of the music, it's there is this kind of ethnic element, African element in the rhythms going all the time, which are quite unique, and I don't hear many other bands in Norway having this kind of vibe with the groove. So, and a lot of the audience, I don't think they are very familiar with the North African rhythmic styles either. So that's like, just roll with it and just, oh wow, that's this concert, oh this is exciting, something's happening.
Yeah, I guess it's just like keeping the audience on the edge of their seat with like the intensity of the repetition of the groove, you know. That's sort of what I'm thinking of when I'm playing. So yeah.
Also, when we play a really repetitive for a long period of
Yeah.
time, it becomes very surprising when it changes.
Yeah.
But it's like a vibe that people just go into it, and it's not completely like trance, but in a way you just like roll with the energy, and it keeps going all the time, going through different transitions that are quite surprising sometimes, but it just like the energy stays there.
Yes, and I like to surprise the audience with the song going this way, and then after it's another way, and then back to the first part. And I like that.
There are some of these concepts that it is disco, but it's also African. But there are some songs, in a way, we have made together in your room, which are very accordion based. And there's one called Ayun.
Yeah.
What's it, my mother?
Yeah, mother. Yeah.
Mother.
Yeah.
And it is in a way like a jazz waltz, but it's also very, it's not jazz waltz, it's very African at the same time.
A little 6/8.
Yeah. And
polyrhythmic.
there's something there, and it's a bit different from the other songs, I feel, and a nice little break in the set list.
Yeah, I think for me, I think Ayun is also one of my favorite songs to play, and it's this the Chabi, North African kind of rhythm. It has this like in evenness. It's like it's not the same all the time. Like a lot of music is like boom ga, but it's like it's a little syncopated and a little different. And I like that with world music and with international music, that not everything has to be the same, and that you can kind of go into the uniqueness of a style.
Element in that song is that the rhythm is not circular.
Yeah.
It is oval. So it goes like boom, boom, not ooh.
Yeah.
So that is the most interesting in that song.
Yalgad is I think it's my favorite song to play. I love the 4 to the floor type of beat, and it's almost like a disco.
I think one of my, I don't know why, but one of my favorites, I think it's Daxman, which is also a little accordion based. But it just has a really nice flow to the groove, and also like the C section is like always makes me feel good. Like it is a point where we sort of unite. So that's it's nice to have a minute to relax and breathe.